from Coaching for Confidence, and what I'm here to talk to you about today is how we can use the current situation in COVID-19 to actually take the time to sit back and improve our mindset and in turn improve our riding. So confidence can seem quite an elusive term, but it's important to understand what confidence means to you and how we define confidence. So one of the things that I've found with my clients that's so important to confidence is a sense of control. So you probably know the feelings if something starts to slip out of your control, whether that's riding but financially, career, relationships. When we feel a situation is not in our control, we can feel anxiety, we can feel an uneasiness, not enjoying that time. And this is very much the same with our riding. And one of the things we all know is horse riding can easily be out of control. We're with another partner and an animal, and it's not about having ultimate control all the time over that horse. And so this can lead to confidence being a massive problem within any sort of high-risk sport. So what I want to say as well before I move on is COVID-19 in itself is going to create problems of confidence. Lots of us are out of our normal routines. This is not my normal work setting, and that in itself can lead to anxiety. And then when we relate this to our horses, some of us are going to be, struggling with, after a break from riding our horses, getting back on. I mean, any break away from anything causes lack of confidence. Also, there's feelings of disappointment. Some people might have spent the winter preparing for their competitions, and now those competitions aren't happening. So that can lead people to feel a sense of lack of achievement. And also just a sense of when are the competitions going to be coming back on. So should I be preparing? Should I not? Should I just take the time out? Should I even be riding? There's different opinions. And all of this makes the situation seem out of our control and makes us feel very anxious about what we should be doing with our time. And it's been proven that lack of motivation, procrastination, and these are all very much linked to our self-confidence and our feelings of self-efficacy. When we feel we're achieving goals, we feel better about ourselves. So it's quite normal during this time to feel a little bit down and a little bit miserable because we don't feel we're achieving, which is why I think goals are brilliant. But you might be thinking, what's the point at the minute? So what I'd like to get through to you is this is actually, let's have a little shift in mindset. We don't need to think of COVID-19 as a sort of setback. Let's think of it as a setup. Because as riders, what we always do is we move from one thing to the next. It's the competition season, it's the rest, now we're getting started with the competition season, now it's the rest, and we keep going like this. And actually, this can be seen as an opportunity to take a step back and really get into the nitty-gritty. I don't know if any of you didn't see my earlier video about having a pedal in your shoe, go and watch it, because what I'm going to say now is this is the time to get those pedals out and start a blank. So I'm going to do a couple of videos about how we're going to do this. The first one is going to be about how we're going to define confidence. The next one is going to be about how once we've defined confidence we can put that into our goals at the minute. And then the third one is going to be some ideas about what you might want to use for those goals, just to give you a little bit of motivation, how we might learn to be more mindful, how we can practice visualisation, some on-horse exercises and things like that. So I hope that sounds of use to you. I'll be in touch. Bye!